Hey y'all. Okay, so this is my tutorial on how I put the Younique fiber lashes on. You need a couple things, okay? You need one of these things, all right? An eyebrow brush is helpful. And then this is the important part though. This is the comb part that you may need to get through your lashes because they do get thick sometimes. So you might want to invest in one of these before you try the lashes on. I found it to be helpful, but you don't have to do it. The other thing that some of you may need is this right here. Just a general eyelash curler, okay? My lashes aren't super long, but they're long enough to where I need to curl them. And if I curl them, that accentuates the look a little bit better in my opinion. The other things that you need to do, and this is going to look really weird, is get your mascara. Now, you might be asking, why do you have the mascara in your bra? I have the mascara in my bra because one of the tips is to get it in warm water before, but I thought, hey, why not just stick it in my bra, warm it up while I'm putting my other makeup on, and then I'm ready to go because these tubes are nice and warm now. And what I like to do before I put them on is give them a good swirl, and that just helps to loosen up everything that is in there. Tiny tube, fibers, okay? And what these look like, take it out here. Literally, can you see here? I'm gonna get real close. Ooh, see how that's nice and like, almost looks like a little cotton ball or something. But see the tiny little fibers. You see the little fibers? Maybe not. There they are. Okay, so that is your fibers. Your other tall tube, see, tall tube, is your mascara, your transplanting gel. And this is great mascara to begin with. Some of the tutorials talk about putting on regular mascara, your favorite brand, whatever. Well, this is my favorite brand now. And then doing the fiber lashes. That's your choice. You can do that if you want. I choose not to most of the time. If I'm really wanting a dramatic look, then I will put on some, the brand that I use is Falsies, Maybelline Falsies. I'll put that on, and then I'll put this stuff on. And then I can get a really dramatic look. But most of the time, I don't need that. So we'll do 1, 2, and 3 coats to show you the difference. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. And I'll do one eye. And I'm gonna have to look at the mirror behind here. But you're just gonna curl, okay? I hold it for 10 seconds. You can do whatever you want. It doesn't really matter. This is your thing. You just make it your own. Okay, and I'll just curl the one eye for now. Okay, and we'll do the other one in a minute. Take your brush, your transplanting gel first, okay? You're gonna get real close. I'm gonna try to get real close so you can see. And you just put it on like normal mascara, okay? However you typically do it, you put your mascara on. The trick is, though, to have your fibers ready to go immediately on. Okay, so there's one. I got my mascaras, or my fibers, and I like to give it just a little to loosen up there at the top. And then you just start gently, very, very gently adding these little fibers on, and they go right onto the tips of your lashes. Just gently sweeping. And now that's what they look like after one little swipe with your fiber lashes. Can you see that? That's just one. That's before you put on your transplanting gel again for the one application. Look at that. Just one. I'm not even done with it yet. Okay? Now, I like to let it rest or let it dry just a little bit. So I'll go ahead and do this eye while I'm letting that one dry. and then we'll apply another coat. And then you can just keep switching from eye to eye until you get the look you want. So again, after I curl, transplanting gel. You put it on like normal mascara. Just keep applying. I got a little bit on my face there. Nothing a Q-tip won't fix. Get as much of it as you want on there. Okay, now remember, fiber lashes ready. You can always do a little swirl to get a little bit more than you want. And instantly start brushing on very loose. You don't want to brush too tight. Now, some people have talked about how their eyes are sensitive from contacts or whatnot. I don't wear contacts, so I cannot speak to that. But what I can speak to is the fact that I'm a very sensitive person when it comes to makeups in general. My eyes get really, really sensitive. And this makeup can bother me. There's some fibers right there. It can bother me if I have it all the way down here on my lash line, okay? That doesn't work well for me. I like to keep it up at the top third of my lashes. I'm just going to brush through here real quick. In my opinion, that lash is a little clumpy. I'm going to see if I can fix that with the comb. Younique does sell brushes, if anybody's interested. This is a cheapy little dollar store one, so it's not as good as theirs. But I'm working on getting my Younique supply up. I still don't have everything. Okay, so one application on either eye. Can you see? All right, now these are dry. I'm going to put my transplanting gel over the top of the fibers because that will seal them in and allow you to add on another layer. See? Can you see? All right, I'm going to do the same thing on the other side because those are now dry. Seal in those little fibers that I just used. And then get ready for another coat. Another trick that I like to do, and this is just personal preference, because my eyes are kind of narrow, they're just not real wide eyes, you can tell. I like to concentrate most of my lash over here on this outer half of my eye. Same thing over here, because I think it helps to widen and brighten my eyes, because my eyes are very almond shaped. They're very tiny. And I think that helps. But again, that is up to you and the preference. You all have been putting on makeup your whole life. Not your whole life, but, you know, the majority of it. You know what works for you. You know what doesn't work for you. So just go with that, okay? Just, this is good product that can add to that. Okay, so second, or here, let's see, finished product. One, complete application to the top lashes. And this is really good during the day when you don't want to have a ton on, but you still want something, okay? Now, I'm going to do the second coat. Again, just gently brush it on. This is the transplanting gel. None of this will work without the transplanting gel. And I'm trying to stay more on the top portion of the lashes. Get your brush ready. Fibers. Add 2. Just keep brushing very gently. They just keep adding on top of each other. See? Okay, I'm going to do the same thing for the other side. Isn't it funny how we all make faces when we're putting on our makeup? It's a good thing my daughters aren't here right now and they're in school. They always laugh. But then again, when I have to put makeup on them for their recitals or whatnot, I make them make the same faces. So maybe we all learned it from our mothers. It's a possibility. Fibers. Add two very gently. It can take some time, but the longer you do it, the quicker you get. Seal them in. I'm going to go to the other side. Seal them in. There is a little bit of a learning curve to get them the way you want them, as there is with, I think, with all makeup. But the good thing about this is it's just fun to practice. Okay. A little bit of stuff up there. 2 coats. See? Can you see? All right. 3rd coat. And I'm going to make this one a little bit more dramatic and add all the way down so you guys can see. Fibers. You may need to loosen them up a little bit. Again, nice and loose. See how they kind of curl up? Now I see that little piece right there, and I'll get that with the comb. See if I can straighten it out a little bit. Okay. You wonder how long this will last? The product says it's a 2-month supply, and that's if you're wearing it every day. I will be the first to admit